In this question, we'll talk about in practice, the analyst will estimate the dividend growth. Okay, so yearly, the analyst will estimate the dividend growth for the next 5 years. Then they will set a perpetual growth rate. For example, after 10 years, between year 5 and year 10, they will apply the linear interpolation. Let's see this question. We are giving the current dividend $5.4. 5 years dividend growth is 9.5%. Perpetual growth rate 4%. Required return is 11%. In this question, for the first 5 years, the dividend growth rate is 9.5%. The first 5 years, we will link to the D9. 9.5%. That's the first 5 years dividend growth rate. Assume that the perpetual growth rate will begin after 10 years. That means year 11 will be 4% growth rate. For year 6 to year 10, we will apply the linear interpolation approach. For year 6, we'll use the year 5 minus a certain, we'll use the 9.5% minus 4% divided by 6. We will make it fixed for each year. If we copy the formula, you can see after year 10, in year 11, the dividend will be 4%. Let me show the formula for all dividend growth. For the first 5 years is equal to the estimated 9.5%. After that, each year it will reduce the same amount. Year 11 reduced to 4%. In practice, sometimes analysts will use this way to estimate the dividend growth rate. After we calculate the dividend growth rate, we can figure out the dividends every year. First year, we use the current dividend times 1 plus the growth rate for the first year. For the second year, we'll use the first year's dividend times 1 plus second year's dividend growth rate. From second year, we can copy this formula. After we have the dividends for the first 10 years, right now we have the same situation as the non-constant growth model. We have estimated all the dividends. Next, we need to estimate the price at year 10.